Good afternoon everyone, welcome to Virtual FMR. My name is Clive Finnimore and tonight we are running stage 4 of Tour De Zwift. I'm going to go at 10 kilometers per hour I think tonight. Take it over, nice and steady. It's absolutely freezing in here. I've currently got the fan off, believe it or not. It's very rare I don't start with the fan on. It's 7.1 degrees centigrade here in the Cornish garage. The medals on the wall to my right are jingling away, which means the wall is moving because it's windy, which is a bit scary, but it's not as bad as it was the other week. But the wall is moving. It's windy, it's wet, it's grey, it's cold, it's absolutely horrendous here today. 40 seconds to go. Just going to get moving. Tina's struggling to join us tonight. She's got connections issues or something. So she's saying do your own thing. So I'm going to run at 10 kilometers per hour. Hello everyone. I think I'm going to turn the fan on because I forget. Or I'll fall off trying to do it when we're moving. 15 seconds to go. Here we go. Freezing. And we're off. 10 kilometers per hour for me tonight, I think. We might even slightly increase it, I don't know yet. Let's drop the ride-ons quick, shall we? Ride on, everyone, ride on. I've got my jumper on tonight because I'm feeling a little bit chilly. I'm sure the t-shirt that I just put on was frozen. It felt so cold. The heart rate monitor was like wrapping a frozen wire around my chest. I did make a little noise. I left the heart rate monitor in the garage last night, so it is at room temperature, which is pretty cold. Oh no! TdZ Zwift won't load past the opening messages tonight. Is there an update? Do you have to reset? Switch it all off, switch it all back on again? Hello Paul Doyle, how are you? I'm just having a look, see if I can see any other names there that I recognise at the moment. I think there's one there, but it's a really long name. I'm waiting for it to scroll back. There's Yoko. Good evening, Yoko. Good to see you. And Paul. Tina's trying to get in, but having issues loading up Zwift tonight. So I hope everyone's had a good day. I see Tina's been out with the drone today. Dolly the drone has been to, is it Karen? Karen's garden, filming the river and the pond. Very nice. We'll have a look at that in a minute. We'll get a kilometre under our belt, and then we'll have a look at the video that Tina took today with her drone. Hello, Yoko. Yoko's in the live stream. I've actually attempted today for my Cornish Runner channel an unboxing video. It's a bit of a mess, but we'll post it later anyway for a laugh. Let me know what you think in the comments when I post it. It might be later today or it might be tomorrow. I've still got a couple little bits that I need to add to it, and all this editing stuff takes so long. You think I've only got to do that now, and then all of a sudden an hour passes. But yes, I have recorded it. It's not the best unboxing video you'll ever see in your life. You hardly see any of the things that I'm talking about. But it's my first attempt, so I'll post it anyway for a laugh. Hello, Laurie! Laurie says, hello. I'll be running outside later today, but was able to join you here this morning. Thank you for popping in. Really appreciate it. How are you? It's a bit cold, wet and windy here in Cornwall at the moment. The old Norton antivirus stuff is popping up on my screen. I must uninstall that sometime. Yeah, so if you want to know what was in the boxes that arrived for me today, keep an eye out on the Cornish Runner YouTube channel. Like and subscribe, I really appreciate it. Hit the notification bell on there, and then when I post my little not very professional unboxing video later on tonight, you'll be notified and you can have a laugh. Laurie says, it feels like forever since I've been running or chatting with you all. Time flies though, Laurie. Here you are, back with the group. Thank you for dropping in. You'll soon be here running with us again. Laurie, we are currently running stage 4 of Tour De Zwift. How is your Tour De Zwift adventure going? Have you been doing it on the bike? Have you been running it at all? So we're currently on stage 4. I'm guessing there's 6 stages. That's only a guess. And then there'll be a catch-up week in about 2 or 3 weeks' time. And then Fridays we'll be back to bag that badge again. Oh no, Tina says she thinks she's going to have to give up trying to join us here on Zwift tonight. It's got a bit of... Apparently the Zwift won't load past the opening messages. Maybe you need to shut it all down, Tina, restart it again another day. If it still carries on, you might have to uninstall the app from the Apple TV and reinstall it. Check for updates. Laurie says, you haven't run any of the tour routes, but I have done many of the biking routes. Might be able to finish all 18 by the end. Is there 18 Tour De Zwift routes for cyclists? We've only got about 6, I think. Mind you, Monday to Friday, it's a short route, and then Saturdays and Sundays is the long route. Even though they're all stage 4 this week, and tomorrow and Sunday will be stage 4, but they're longer on the weekend for some reason. Laurie says, oh no, Tina, so frustrating. Tina, I know what to cheer you up. Watching my unboxing video later on. I'm trying to be serious in it. I really am. It's nothing too exciting. It is running related slightly, but nothing too exciting. If you like it, I might do a few more, but I might just have to pick up random things lying around the garage, like a pair of old trail shoes, say what they're like. Tina says, I did the damn update, that's probably why. Shut it down 4 times, no luck. Fingers crossed, Tina, because it's the weekend now, so you won't be running on there tomorrow because you're at Park Run. You might be running on there on Sunday if you feel like it. If not, we'll be back again Monday. Hopefully, if it is a problem with the update, they'll repair it over the next day or 2. Sometimes when you shut everything down, forget about it for a day and come back, it all works. Anthony Anderson's with me in game tonight. Hello, Anthony. Well done, buddy, for joining us. Hello, Anthony and Paul. Tina is currently trying to join, but she updated her Apple TV today, and now it will not load. I think she's given up for today. She says, I did the damn update, that's probably why. Anthony says, hello Clive and Paul in game. I'm actually feeling a little bit warmer now. I might have to take my coat off. Oh, by the way, some running news. I have found out over the last couple of days that the trail running rat weekend in August by Mud Crew, which is an event I've been to many times, and I usually run the Plague, which is a 66 miler on the Cornish coastline. Unfortunately, this year they are unable to secure a location to host the event, and as to do not rush it too much, they've decided to cancel it this year and have a year off. So there is no rat trail weekend this year in August by Mud Crew, so no Plague for me or Oliver. Oliver was going to run it as his first proper ultra, tough ultra, but unfortunately now we're looking elsewhere. So yesterday we remembered, or should I say I remembered, about 2 o'clock in the morning when I was asleep. I woke up and remembered the classic quarter, which is a 45-mile run from Lizard Point to Land's End, which takes place in June. And Mud Crew also used to do one called the Traverse. but they only did it for 3 or 4 years and then they stopped doing it. And then I did one of their last ones, which was called the Traverse Extreme, which was Land's End to Lizard Point and back to Land's End, which was about 90 miles. They only ever did that 1 year. But yeah, so we had a look at the classic quarter. Unfortunately, it sold out a week ago, but Oliver and myself are now on the waiting list, and through experience I learned, normally if you're on the waiting list quite early on, you will get a place about a month before the actual running date. So I told Oliver to think he's doing it, think about training, and we will be running the classic quarter in June. So that's a nice big run for us to do. It'll be Oliver's first ultra. It'll be a tough one, it's going to be hot. It's up and down the Cornish coast path. He's already eyeing up all my kit, saying, Dad, I can borrow your hydration vest. Dad, I can borrow this. Dad, I can borrow that. I said, I need some as well, you know. And I did say to him, if he gets a place and I don't, still do it, Oliver, and I'll come and support you. Tina has joined us. She's using her iPad as a backup. Well done, Tina. So Tina has joined Tour De Zwift Stage 4 tonight using her iPad because the Apple TV's not playing tonight. Laurie says, yes, there are 18 cycling Tour De Zwift. 3 routes for each stage. She's done 10 of the 11. Well done, Laurie. Good work. Here we go then. 2 kilometers in, 3 to go. Currently you're running at 10 kilometers per hour. 12 minutes, 40 seconds have elapsed. Heart rate 127. Laurie says, yay, Tina! Glad you could find a way to do it. Of course you can, it's Tina. Tina the techno queen. Tina says it's good on iPad Pro. It is, isn't it, Tina? I've got an iPad Pro here on my left-hand side, first generation. So it's a few years old now, but it might even be about 10 or 11 years old. 1 minute, Norton has popped up on my screen again. It might even be about 10 or 11 years old, but because it's an iPad Pro, it's still supported. Every time there's an iOS update, it gets the new update, where other iPads of the same era are no longer supported. So that's a bonus about an iPad Pro. And it does feel, even though it's 10, 11 years old, it still feels quick and responsive, and the screen looks good compared to other iPads. It is cracked, the screen is all cracked now, where the clamp has crushed it, but it's only used in here now, but it still works, and I run the companion app on it for when we're running on Zwift, which is broadcast into OBS live stream, so you guys could see the chat there on the right hand side, or the map, or talking about seeing what's on the screen. Let's have a look at Tina's drone footage. Bear with me 1 minute while I fall off the treadmill. Is that it there? Oh no, that's your floods from the other day, Tina. It won't blow up. I can't get it to blow up. Here we go. I think something's happening now. So here is Tina's drone footage that she recorded today. Walking around her friend Karen's garden. That's her drone following her, not a person. It's her little pocket drone following her around the driveway. It's really good, isn't it? It's nice how they follow you. It just looks like someone following. Now she sent it up in the air. Those two little blobs on the floor are Tina and her friend. Which dog is that, Tina? Is that yours or is that your friend's? We've just clocked over 2.5 kilometres into the run, halfway through now. There's the stream and the river and the pond. I don't actually know if you guys can hear me. Can you hear the music to the video from the iPad, or can you hear me talking? All I can hear now coming out of my earpiece is the music from Tina's video. I just wondered whether that comes out in the live stream. If no one replies to me in the live stream, I know you can't hear me. Looked like you almost walked into it then, Tina. There we go, that was good, wasn't it? Well done, Tina. Thank you, Tina. I did wonder, every time I play those little clips on the iPad, I lose the live stream from my earpiece and all I can hear is the music from the iPad. I always wondered whether you can hear that or whether you can still hear the iPad. Hear the live stream. So I'm glad you could still hear me, because otherwise I'd be talking to myself. Well, I'm good at that anyway. Anthony says in game he did update as well and everything seems okay at the moment. I'm sure it'd be fine, Tina. I'm sure maybe after a reset and it has a little rest, it'd be okay tomorrow. Just pop on in the morning or something just to see what it's like. So we've just hit 3 kilometres into the run, 2.1 to go. Heart rate sort of hovering around 122. Nice and relaxed. I'm feeling all right today. Didn't sleep very well last night though. Woke up about 4 o'clock. Found it hard to go back to sleep. My Garmin training readiness is all over the place at the moment. It's not good. It's still down in low 40s. Which is not a good place to be when you're running an outdoor race event on Sunday. Hopefully I'll sleep well tonight and tomorrow evening. No park run for me tomorrow. I'm going to take a rest day the day before race day. A rest day before race day. So when you joined us, Tina, where did you pop out? Are you up near the front somewhere or at the back? I can't see your name in the list on the right hand side. When you joined late, oh actually it's good to know there is late join for Tour De Zwift, so that's one positive. It randomly spawns you where most of the runners are, usually I think. So Tina could be up ahead of us. Tina says she's not going park run tomorrow. It's too wet. Don't blame you, Tina. It's absolutely horrendous here at the moment. I'll be surprised if any are actually on because it's quite windy as well. There's another weather warning in place. Yellow for rain all through tonight and tomorrow. It's looking pretty bad on Sunday when I've got my Nuki 10k race. So it's going to be challenging to film it. I'll have to keep remembering to wipe the camera before I film. Tina says she's way behind us. So yeah, I had 2 running post deliveries today. It's exciting, isn't it? It's not directly running, but related to some people. Still cold here in the garage, believe it or not. It's still 7.4 degrees centigrade, 43% humidity, which isn't bad actually, since it's absolutely pouring with rain. So it's quite dry in here, which is good to know, seeing this is where the computer is and the telly and all the electrical equipment. I believe Sebastian's... Actually, where is Sebastian tonight? I know he said he wasn't going to be here. Oh! His son and daughter-in-law are moving house. That was it, wasn't it? So Sebastian is busy tonight helping his son move house. Jonathan Perkin is tied up with the Scouts. So he's also busy tonight. Apart from that, for me, not much has happened today. I'm off work this week. This is my last day off work of my annual leave. The weather's been horrendous, so I haven't been outside. So this afternoon, I made an unboxing video for the Cornish Runner channel. So that's what I've been doing, really. Not a lot. Not a lot. I let the ducks out this morning. I put them away just now. So hopefully, I'm resting up a little bit. Back to work for me on Monday. So it's going to be another rushed Monday Run Club at 4:45 PM UK time on Monday. We'll be here on Virtual FMR. Starts the week off with a run. I might have tired legs on Monday after the Sunday run. Tina says, I shall film my little drone on my phone to show you. No, Tina, whilst you're running, or later on. Do you mean when you're flying it outside, so we can actually see it in action? That would be quite good, Tina. When you make your little videos, you could have like the drone footage, and then you could chop back over to the other camera to show the drone flying off. Multiple angles, Tina, multiple angles. When I made my unboxing video earlier, I used my main iPhone to film in front of me, where you could see me sat at the table, and then I used an old iPhone of mine above the subject, which I haven't quite overlaid onto the video yet because it's still updating. So hopefully when we finish this run, and we've had a shower later on, we can put the other camera angle on top of the video and then post it. Oliver's already told me off and said not to post videos after 6 PM. You're supposed to do it between 3 PM and 5 PM weekdays and 9 AM and 11 AM on Saturday mornings and Sunday mornings. But I said to him, what difference does it make? It's an unboxing video. You can, people look for it any time. It's not very interesting. It's more of a video that if you're getting the item which is in the video, you search it up. But I think if anyone watches my video, it will not help them to decide to buy it. You'll see why later. No, Tina's going to give me a little video of her drone later on, so we can see what it looks like. You could have done an unboxing video, Tina, when you got your drone. You don't actually have to be in it yourself. A lot of unboxing videos are just somebody's hands and the item getting unpacked. No speaking, just music, and that's all they do. Tina, you and me both. You and me both. Tina says, I'm having lessons on editing from ChatGPT. That's exactly what I've been doing, Tina. How do you start a video? How do you make an intro clip? And then you watch a couple of other videos which are very similar to get ideas and how to do it. Laurie says, I'm so envious of the drones. I wanted to buy one a week ago, but have house repairs to do. Being responsible. Responsible's rubbish, innit, Laurie? But I know what you mean. I know what you mean. You have to prioritise. Tina's got a good drone. Tina, what drone is it you've got? Laurie, have a look at the type of drone that Tina's got. It seems really easy to use. It's got auto takeoff, auto land. It lands in the palm of your hand. I can't remember what make it is. Here we go then, 500 meters to go into 5K, 700 meters to go into the end of stage 4. 27 minutes, 50 seconds elapsed, heart rate 128. Currently running at 10 kilometers per hour. Feeling okay, a little bit tired, didn't sleep well last night, but apart from that, okay. A hover, sir, times 1. Hover air times 1. Check that out, Laurie. Laurie says, that's the hover air, right? It's at Costco, and I wish, but I have just the bid for the work to be done. It's so expensive, the house. Laurie, same here. I've got so much to do in the old farmhouse. I'm trying to win the lottery to be able to afford to pay for it all. If we won the lottery, we need all new doors and windows. We need a new septic tank. We need a new boiler and heating system. Everything needs to be decorated. But sometimes you just got to treat yourself. Tina got her second hand, so there you go, that's an option. Much cheaper, she says. Laurie says, oh, I've been hoping for the lottery to come through for me too. It never happens, does it, Laurie? It never happens, but you've got to be in it to win it. Left for me to go. Less than half track. Oh no, that's to 5K. 300 meters to go to the finish line. So this run tonight must be about 5.2 kilometers. A nice steady 5K Friday night before the weekend. Keep the legs ticking over, nothing too hard. We did that Wednesday night. I'm sure we'll be doing it again next Wednesday. Tina picks our Wednesday training sessions at the moment. Our track sessions on Mayfield track. So if anyone fancies doing a track session on Zwift, come and join us next Wednesday at 5:30 PM UK time. "36 runners in with us tonight. It's really good to see. Thank you for the ride on Madison. Here we go then, we're in the final 100 metres now. Jogging down the finishing stretch. Beautiful views in the background, looking across the countryside. I wish it was like that here at the moment, but it's just windy, wet and horrible, and it has been for weeks. There's the finish line, look, there's all the crowds cheering us in. And there we go, through the arch we go. Stage 4 complete, Tour De Zwift. There's no badge tonight, as Anthony found out earlier in the week. That's right, Yoko, thank you for tuning in. Really appreciate your company. Well done for completing the run. Just double checking there's no badge, but we already know there isn't one. Would have popped up by now. There we go. Anyway, let's see if we can find Tina on the iPad. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Let's hit Swifters. Swifters, I follow. And there's Tina. So you hit that, fan view, and there she is, still running along in the woods. Tina's currently on to 3.75 kilometres. Tina, you're doing well, you're 10.4 kilometres per hour. Nice one, I feel like I was being lazy now. Rocketing along there, look. Paul Haywood, hello, good evening, Paul. Paul says just logging in to see if you get your badge. I didn't get the badge, Paul. We didn't think we were going to get the badge tonight, but we didn't get it. We currently got Tina on the screen now. Tina joined late. She had issues trying to join. Her Apple TV wouldn't load Zwift tonight after she did the update. So there's a bug on her Apple TV, so she quite rightly jumped over and joined us on the iPad. So she's about a kilometre or so behind. I've completed my unboxing video today, Paul. I will be uploading it to the Cornish Runner channel a bit later on. It's not very professional. It doesn't really show the product. It doesn't really show the product. There's 2 products on there. They're sort of running products. They will help me on Sunday when I go to Nuki 10K. But if you want to see what they are and you want to see how bad the video is, when you see it go live later on Cornish Runner, come over, have a look, have a laugh and drop a comment. Tina says no badges on Tour De Zwift. I think it's because we got confused with Bag That Badge, didn't we? Anthony says, sorry Clive, didn't catch you. So Anthony was chasing me, but he didn't catch us tonight. No problem, buddy, have a good run. Tina is just over 4 kilometres in. I will be uploading my unboxing video to the Cornish Runner YouTube channel later. It doesn't really show the products. Let me know what you think if you watch it. 2 running related products which I will be using on Sunday. Are you asking what happened to Tina? So I think Anthony's asking what happened to Tina tonight in game chat. Back in the live stream, Laurie is, I'm not going to be able to say that word. I know what the word is, but I'm not going to be able, let's have a go, shall we? I am procrastinating, going out to run in the pouring rain here. I apologise. You know my pronunciations are rubbish. Good luck if you go outside into the rain. The rain here at the moment, Laurie, is so horrendous. It's just flooding everywhere. Another video that I did, Laurie, if you didn't know, is I went to the Arc of Attrition, which is a 100 miler, a 50 miler, a 25 miler and a 12 miler running event that takes place here in Cornwall every year. It's on the coast path, and I went down as an archangel this year, which is someone, it's a volunteer or a marshal, and I was helping in aid stations and setting up and collapsing start lines. That video is also on the Cornish Runner page on YouTube, so if you fancy having a look to see what I was up to last weekend, go check that video out, and watch out for the unboxing one, which is coming later tonight. Laurie says, feel better soon, Paul. Oh no, Paul says, I'm not sure if I'm coming down with a cold. Hope it's just lack of sleep. We all seem to be suffering from lack of sleep at the moment, don't we? We're all a bit run down. I mean, I was awake all weekend volunteering at the run, which didn't help, which run me down, and now I'm struggling to sleep because all my sleeping cycles are out of balance. So probably it's going to affect me on Sunday when I go to the in real life race. Paul says, thanks, Laurie. Laurie says, poor sleep here too. Do you think it's anything to do? I keep on seeing these random conspiracy videos on YouTube at the moment, as they reckon the Earth's magnetic fields are shifting. I wonder if it's that, causing us all to sleep wrong. Maybe it's turning us upside down in bed and we can't sleep properly. Anthony says, well done, Tina. Well done, Yoko, in game chat. Yes, well done to all the runners in game tonight. I will be back on virtual FMR on Monday for Monday Run Club at 4:45 PM UK time. Laurie says, I think it's just the house stuff and world news in general for her poor sleep. It's pretty depressing out there at the moment, isn't it? But you've just got to focus on what makes you happy, Laurie. When the house is finished, you'll be really pleased and happy that it's all done. A bit like running an ultra. Horrible when you're doing it. Fantastic when you reach the finish line. And keep on enjoying your cycling and your running, and that will keep you positive. You'll get to the finish line with the house, I promise. I will as well one day with my house. It seems like an ultra 200 marathon moment. Laurie says, yes, it is. One step at a time, Laurie. One step at a time. Keep going forward. Stay hydrated. Eat little and often, and you'll be all right. You'll make it to the finish line. Yoko says, bye-bye, Anthony. Have a good 10K, Clive. Anthony says to me, thank you, Anthony. By the way, it's Friday, isn't it? So everyone, of course, have a good weekend this weekend. Stay safe and take care. And we will be back here on Virtual FMR on Monday for Monday Run Club. And then, of course, Tuesday, FMR 500. Wednesday will be with Tina for a track session. Thursday will be MHG Run Club Steady 5K. And Friday we'll be doing stage 5 of this run, Tour De Zwift. Anyway, Tina's almost there now. She's coming around one of the final corners. I'm going to save the run, close things down, go and have a shower, finish off my unboxing video and post that to the Cornish Runner. Well done, Tina. Back to me. End run. Okay. And save. Paul Hayward says, well done, Tina. Well done for joining, Tina, by the way. I know you almost give up, but then chop back to using your iPad, which you quietly surprised yourself how good the graphics are actually on the iPad, aren't they? I think the graphics on the iPad Pro are better than the graphics on the Apple TV. I think that's it. You must be almost there now, Tina. Thanks for staying with me, says Tina. That's all right, Tina. We're still here. We're still here. We're just thinking about what we've got to do tonight now, really. No part run for me in the morning. No part run for Tina in the morning. It's too wet and horrible. Let's find the live stream. Here it is. There it is. outro logo. Anyway, have a good evening, everyone. Thank you for joining me. Tina, Paul, Laurie, Anthony. I know Anthony was in game with me. Yoko was here. She was in the chat and she was in game with me. Get well soon, Amy, if you're out there listening. And I'll see you all again on Monday. Stay safe, together. See you all later. Cheers. Bye-bye.